Okay, I just had another surgery. How many space surgeries have I had since I've been home? And I did cry. Oh my God. Okay, so I forgot. There's just so many downloads. I don't gatekeep on purpose. I don't leave downloads out on purpose. There's just so many fucking downloads every single day. One of them from yesterday was Aaron saying like he's gonna wait to September. Remember? I said that, and then Max is like, "Yeah, right, dude. You can't. You don't get to decide. Alyssa gets to decide." And then that's when one of the queens from ancient Atlantis, Alicia Silverstone, overlaid into him, and they became like one person. And so it's like Antarctica City and ancient Atlantis becoming one in one person. And so a bunch of like vision quests, I'll call them, happened today with ancient Atlantis. And it started to, I'm so, yeah, yes, a bunch of vision quests happened with ancient Atlantis. They started to affect my energy as well. And I was like, hang on, kids, like, let me clear it, you know? And then, and then what happened? And then I started hearing my wife say that she's going to have to partake in the ancient Atlantis ways if she wants to stay alive. And then I was watching Aaron Dowdy and Jason Momoa came through him and he said, I am intending to die. I can't break your heart anymore. And then I immediately felt a deep, deep, deep sedation come over me and a lot of nausea. And then, oh, and I ate the meal that I ate today for lunch. I ate my pasta that I made yesterday, and my parents ate it for dinner yesterday. So, the family vacation was in that pasta salad when I ate it for lunch today. And then I had a glass of orange juice and the orange juice. And so I had that for lunch and the pasta had like no taste to it anymore. And I was like, that's kind of weird. And then the juice, instead of tasting like orange juice, it tasted like like the most delicious tropical juice. It sort of tasted like pineapple juice, but it tasted like so freaking delicious. And that's how things taste in Antarctica. They taste like beyond belief amazing, and that's how the juice tastes. So it was Antarctica City and ancient Atlantis for lunch today, combined into one meal as well. So I saw the overlay with Aaron and Alicia, and then it also was in my meal today. Okay. And then after that, I started to hear one of my wives say, I'm going to have to partake. What the fuck? And then Jason Momoa said, I'm intending to die. I don't want to break your heart anymore. And then I was overcome with like a crazy amount of sedation. I felt like gravity was like 10 times more than Earth. It felt like a deep, deep, deep uh, gravity. And and then I started to feel sick too. And I was like afraid I was going to throw up. And I started to feel sort of dizzy too. And I laid down and I asked my sister for morphine from space morphine. Okay. And my sister came and I couldn't like open my arms because I was just like feeling so weak. And she's like, I'll just insert it into your neck. And so she inserted the morphine into my neck. And my neck feels sore from where the needle went through. And I felt like I was dying. I should say that. I felt like I was dying. I have felt that before. I felt that last year. I literally felt like I was going to die last year. And I felt like I was going to die maybe like an hour ago when this hit. I was like, man, it really feels like you're dying. Okay. And then, so she put the morphine in me because I was feeling so fucking sick and everything from the sedation. And then Brandon came in and Brandon said, I just want you to be aware that you can kill yourself instantly, that you are that powerful. Oh, and then I started talking to myself, and she was like, it was like actually Alyssa, and she was like, I just wanted you to be aware of how powerful you are as an individual. And then Brandon came in and was like putting the emphasis on the gravity, and he's like, I just want you to be aware that you can kill yourself instantly. And so I started saying, I can kill myself instantly, I can kill myself instantly, I can kill myself instantly. And then then what happened? I just like laid there for a while, and like, I was just like heavily sedated. And then I think my sister, and then my sister came in, and I put my arm like this, and then she put a needle on my arm, and I said, what is that? Like, is that more morphine? And she's like, no, that's the last of the adrenochrome. And so I was like, okay. And then I just like laid there taking it again. And and then I just started crying for ancient Atlantis and all the penance, and was hearing like different people say different things, like, just go on without us, and we're sorry, we know we fucked up. And then they were like, you'll be aware when you realize the pain that you caused your sister as a child, Claire. When you took her birthright away, you'll start to be aware when you feel actual love for her, or something like that. And then I saw a few other like families and stuff like crying, like, Alyssa will get us out of this, Alyssa will get us out of this. And then I started crying. And then I guess I heard some family parents yelling at me and being like, yeah, that's what you get, bitch, and like stuff like that. And they're like, um, you know, some people are still fighting with me and being evil and mean to me. And then I just laid there for a while and let it all like subside. And eventually it subsided, and I got up and I was like, let me record it. Let me just keep recording my space surgeries and everything as they come. I think that's like space surgery like 8 or something. I think that's all I wanted to say. And yeah, I felt like I was going to die and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I think I might actually die. And Brandon was like, let me see if I can save you this time, sweetie. Because I always think I'm going to die, sort of, when I'm on the operating table. So it was ancient, and it was Antarctica City combining with ancient Atlantis. And the sedatives were sort of like a coma to like pull me out again. But I didn't really go into the coma. I kind of just laid there and sort of went into like a meditation space. Um, and then Claire came and administered those things. And that was part of the surgery. I think that's it.